Hello everyone, welcome to the vocabulary lesson on Master Yourself. This is your word list number 4. Training. A training is the process of learning the skills or the preparation that is needed for a job, sport, or any other task. As examples, I would say they were given a training before they were appointed as teachers. And he has been training for running events. Endlessly. This means continuing for a long time and seeming to have no end. For example, she bragged endlessly about her scores. Marriage. It is the legal relationship or agreement between a male and a female, where they become husband and wife thereafter. So, the examples I've chosen are: their marriage took place in a church, and my grandparents celebrated 50 years of marriage. Blushed. Blushed is defined as ashamed or embarrassed about something. The examples are: she answered the question and blushed, and he blushed when the girls were looking at him. Depending. Depending can be defined as relying on somebody or something. As examples, I would say the patients were depending on Charity, and she is depending on her husband. Depending can also be defined as according to. For example, the salary may vary depending on your previous work experience. Response. A response is an answer. For example, I received a written response for my question. A response is also a reaction to something. As examples, I would say, we offered her a promotion, but there was no response. And the initial response was very confusing. Suddenly. This means quickly and unexpectedly. He suddenly became famous is one example. Another example is the boss walked in suddenly. Dampness. It is the state or fact of being damp. If you want to know what damp is, it means slightly wet in an unpleasant way. For example, there is a dampness inside the room. Ambition. An ambition is the desire to do something or to achieve something. As examples, her ambition was to become a lawyer. Let's use it in a different example. He was intelligent, but he didn't have any ambition. Understanding. It is the knowledge somebody has about a particular subject or a situation. In one example, I would say, he had a great understanding about the rural life. In another example, she had no understanding about how others feel. Judge. This word has multiple meanings. A person in the courts who has the authority to make legal decisions is called a judge. For example, he is a judge at the Supreme Court. In another definition, a judge is a person who decides which participant has won the competition. For example, he served as a judge at the speech contest. Finally, judge can also be defined as to form an opinion about somebody or something based on the knowledge you have. For example, you cannot judge a person from the way he smiles. In this example, judge is used as a verb, and in the previous examples, it was used as a noun. Candidacy. This is defined as the fact of being a candidate in an election. For example, he declared his candidacy for the post of president. Unseemliness. This means the state of not being suitable for a particular situation. For example, he was not ashamed of his own unseemliness. Proposal. A proposal is the act of making a suggestion. I'll give you some examples as this word can be used in different ways. The proposal was reviewed by the committee. As another example, I would say, his proposal regarding a system change was rejected. We can also say, she accepted his proposal for marriage. Sequel. Sequel is defined as cannot be affected or harmed. For example, the baby felt secure in his mother's arms. Method. A method is the particular way of doing something. For example, this method seemed easier to solve the math problems. Parental. This means connected with parents. Every child has the right to receive parental affection. Approval. An approval is receiving permission or the agreement to do something. It can also be defined as the fact that something is being accepted. For example, I received the approval for my project. Consent. A consent is the agreement or permission to do something. For example, children under the age of 16 should receive the parents' consent for medical treatment. Eager. This means very interested and excited about something. For example, they were eager to go on the trip. This marks the end of the word list 4. I hope you learned something from this video. Please give me a thumb up if you like my video. Do not forget to subscribe my channel if you find these videos helpful and interesting. If you like to receive notifications about my new videos, please click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button. Have a good day.